Hello friends, so welcome to my channel. Do you know what is net present value? I will give a small example. Now you are having 1 rupee. After 1 year, the value of 1 rupee will not be same. After 1 year, the value of 1 rupee will be around 96 paise. How? What? You will be very shocked. Yeah. Now you are having 1 rupee. After 1 year, the value of 1 rupee will be around 96 paise. After second year, you will be having the value of 1 rupee is 92 paise. At the third year, you will be having 88 paise. You will be very shocked why this has been decreased drastically. The main reason for this is due to the inflation. Inflation means what? Inflation means increases in the price of commodity because money value will be decreased. When money value get decreased, the price of the commodity will be increased. So if you are purchasing 10 rupees at future after 5 years, what you are purchasing now for 10 rupees that you can't purchase after 10 years because it has been increased its prices. So we need to consider all this factor and we need to make a decision before investing in a project. Net present value will help for that. We need to calculate the net present value. Why we need to calculate the net present value? To find out if we deduct the inflation, if we calculate deducting the inflation, the income which I receive, if that income is more than my investment, then I need to accept my project. If my cash inflow after deducting my discounting factor, does it means a discounting factor means inflation. Let us assume you have received your income 50,000 and you have invested for that project around 1 lakh. You can see the difference. 50,000 is loss for you, so that you can't accept that project, you can ignore that project. So for this kind of decision making, you will get an idea whether which project you need to select. Compare which project will provide you the more return. So if you calculate which product will give you the more return, that project you can invest it. If you invest on that project, you will be earning more return. So this is a simple concept of net present value. Let's see how we need to calculate, how we need to bring the future value to the present value. As I said, let us take a 4% as a inflation rate. Simple example I will give it now. Okay, let us take 4% as an inflation rate, and after 1 year, you will be receiving 50,000 of rupees. You have invested in a project and that project will give you return of 50,000 after completing 1 year. You will assume that 50,000 is same value which is having at present. So that's a wrong assumption. The 50,000 which you earn in future, that's not equivalent to the present value. The 50,000 will be equivalent to the 48,000 at the present value. Now 48,000 is equal to the 50,000 which you receive after 1 year. In second year you will be receiving 50,000. The 50,000 which you receive in second year, the value of 50,000 in the current year is around 46,000. So how we need to calculate this? How we need to deduct inflation, that we need to do it in this. So the main thing you need to have with you is calculator. You need to have a calculator with you, and what I used to say, you need to follow the same step so that you will be understand this concept easily. Let us take an example. You are going to invest in a project. You are going to invest around 50,000 for that project. Okay, if you invest 50,000, in return you will be earning some cash inflow. You will be earning some cash inflow from your investment. So let us assume cash inflow for the year 1. For the year 1 you will be earning cash inflow of rupees 30,000. At the year 2 you will be earning 15,000. At the year 3 you will be earning around 5,000. At the year 4 you will be earning around 25,000. So these are the cash inflows you will be receiving from your investment. You will be having a doubt in your mind. Investment, what kind of investment, what kind of project it is? Project is nothing but you are going to invest in a fixed asset. With the help of that fixed asset, you can generate a cash inflow. If you are purchasing a machinery worth of 50,000 and that machinery is capable to generate a cash inflow at the end of the year, at the first year it is going to generate 30,000, at the second year it is going to generate 15,000, at the third year it is going to generate 5,000, and at the fourth year it is going to generate 25,000 as a cash inflow. Now our job is to bring the future value to the current value. For that we need to know the discount rate. Discount rate is nothing but the rate which is discounted from our cash flow. For example, 5%, let us assume 5% is the inflation rate. So 5% is the inflation rate, and that 5% we need to bring it to the decimal. So we need to convert that percentage to the decimal. For that we need to divide 5 by 100. If you divide 5 by 100, we will get it 0.05. First step is we need to convert the percentage to the decimal. 5 divided by 100, if we do, we will get it in decimal, and for that we need to add 1. If you do it, we will be getting 1.05. So if you are going to consider 10% as a discount rate, so then what you have to do, 10 divided by 100, you will be getting 0.10. Add 1, you will be getting 1.10 for 10%. So like this you need to do for the percentage. So now take your calci, and the answer which you got 1.05, you need to enter in your calci and you need to press divide button 2 times. Press the divide button 2 times and you can see in your calci K symbol will denotes in your calculator. If that K symbol is denoting in your calculator, at that point of time what you have to do, I will show in focus mode. You can see K symbol is denoting there. So if it is a calcio calculator, K symbol will be visible, and if that symbol is visible, and next what you need to do is press the equals button. So if you press equals button, it will come 1. 1 means today value 1 rupee will be 1. In some calculator 1 will not come. So don't worry, you will get it directly after 1 year. If you press equals button next time, you will be getting 0.952. 0.952 means the 1 rupee value will be having 95 paise at the end of 1 year. After 1 year it will be 95 paise. Now we need to note down this figure. Before that we will make a table for discount rate at 5%. So which figures you have got from calculator, that you need to write it. 0.952, we need to write it at the year 1, 0.952. And if you press equals button again, you can see 0.907. It means the value of 1 rupee at the second year is 91 paise. Take it in round figures. So I will be taking 3 digit after after point 0.907. Now the same thing we need to do it for the remaining years. If you press the equals button again, you can see 0.863. So we need to take 3 digits after point. So I will be taking round figure. After 3 there is a 8, so I am going to take 0.864, rounded off. Okay, 0.864, and we need to do it for the remaining years. So if you press the equals button again, we'll get 0.822, and after 2 there is a 7, so we have to take it as a round figure, 0.823. Don't worry if you're not getting the discount factor by the calculator. I will upload the present value table so you can go through it. So now what we have to do is we need to multiply the cash flow to the discounting factor. Let's start. Take your calculator. 30,000 into 0.952 equals 28,560. Note it down. And second year, 15,000 into 0.907, 13,605. And same thing we need to do it for the remaining years. Okay, now you have converted the future value to the present value. At the end of first year, you were receiving 30,000, but at the current value of that 30,000 is 28,560. Like that, you can compare the future value and the present value. Now, what we have to do is, so we need to add all the present value. We will get a total present value. So let us start doing that. If we add all this figure, we will be getting 66,970. Okay, this is our total present value. Okay, I will be written as a total PV, present value in short. Now we need to minus by investment, how much we had invested, or our cost of project. Okay, that's 50,000. So what is the balancing figure is 16,970. This is net present value. If your net present value is having positive figures, then you need to accept the project. If your net present value is in negative, negative means your total present value will be less than your cost of project. So then you need to reject that project. Now let us see how you need to take a decision. In front of you there is a true project. So let us see the project 1 net present value is 30,000, and project 2 net present value is around 25,000. Okay, so you can compare which project having more net present value. As project 1 is having more net present value, it is 30,000. Okay, so you if you select project which is having more net present value, it will increase your profitability. If your project 2 is having a negative figure, then don't accept that project. You need to reject that project, and project which is having positive figure, that you need to select it. And this was the example for uneven cash flow. Uneven cash flow means in first year you will be receiving 30,000, at the second year you will be receiving 15,000. This could be the example for uneven cash flow. If your cash flow is constant, every year you will be receiving same cash flow, like 50,000 you will be receiving in first year, and at second year also you will be receiving 50,000. So like this cash flow if you are having, then what you need to do, just you need to add all the discount factor, and we need to multiply with the cash flow. You will be getting total present value, and you need to minus your cost of project, and you will be getting net present value. This is how you need to calculate a net present value. Hope this video might be helpful for you. So thank you for watching.